Hello everyone, I am Cindy from Crocket Crochet. Today I'm going to introduce you my spring collection, Dreamy Bloom Duo, Cape&Beret. Get ready to immerse yourself in the beauty of season with our captivating designs, Snowball and Cherry Blossom. In this comparison video, I will showcase the elegant Snowball and the enchanting Cherry Blossom outfits. The Snowball set will feature white sweater crop top, long skirt and fluffy bow decoration with my cape and beret. While the Cherry Blossom set will feature cherry printed mini dress and other cute decorations such as mini cardigan, mini wrist ruffle, and cherry and little red bow with the beret and also the dreamy cape. This Snowball outfit shines against a backdrop of vibrant multicolor flowers, while the cherry set represents joy of springtime beauty among the cherry blossom scene. You can also see another spring collection tutorial, Crochet style ship hat. This one hat can change into 4 styles. In a single trip, bring this one hat and it can suit all your dress. Let's see the material for both cape and beret. You can get the materials from any online marketplace such as Amazon, eBay, and so on. Okay, let's get started. This is the full summary of the pattern of the cape. You can capture the screen for your personal use. I used 2 balls of this chunky yarn and 5mm crochet hook. First of all, the main piece starts off with 50 chains. Then, after you finish 50 chains, continue the second row by making another 4 chains and then turn, make a triple crochet like this. Alright, after you finish one, just repeat triple crochet until you reach the end of this row. So you have a total of 50 triple crochet, which is 50 stitches. Okay, and this is how it looks when you have 50 triple crochet. Okay, the second row is done, and then just start the next row, which is the third row. For the third row, make 4 chains and then turn and then make triple crochet as well, but this time you need to work on back loop. Alright, work on back loop. Actually, we will treat 4 chains as the first stitch, so you just go to the second stitch. Okay, make triple crochet, start off on the second stitch and then just continue making triple crochet until you have a total of 50 stitches. I try to emphasize that you need to work on back loop in order to create the ringe like this. Alright, when you repeat it until you reach row 18, you will get this, and you can even make it bigger by repeating more rows. For me, 18 rows is sufficient. Alright, and then now we're going to work on the top edge. For the top edge, make 2 chains, just continue it, make 2 chains and then turn and then work on the top edge by taking SC on each triple crochet row. So make SC 1 chain and then SC 1 chain and then SC. So you will make SC on each triple crochet row like this. You repeat it for 16 times until you have 34 stitches. And then for the second row, just make 2 chains and then turn and then make 2 DC together by joining each loop. So you notice that if you make 1 SC and 1 chain, you will create a loop, right? And that's why you need to make DC in each loop and join them together. So you have a total of 17 17 stitches when you finish this row. Okay, it will look like this. Next, let's move to the fluffy part. You will need to use the fluffy yarn DK side and also 5mm crochet hook. We are going to work on the side, the first side edge first, and by slip stitch the fluffy yarn in, make 2 chain and then turn and then work on the side edge by making DC in each row, in each stitch. So you are going to have a total of 50 DC. After you finish these 50 DC, you will need to continue to the bottom side by making 3 DC in the same stitch on the corner, like this. 1 DC, 2 DC, and 3 DC. So this is the corner, and then just start working on the bottom edge by making DC 1 chain, DC 1 chain, and then go to DC in the next row. Alright, it will look like this. And then after that, when you finish, you can continue to the second side like this by making 50 DC on that second side. Okay, now I'm going to continue the second row. We are going to start from the second side. Okay, you will need to make 3 chain and then turn and then repeat 50 SC on the second side. Okay. And then after you finish the second row, and then you need to repeat 1 more row, make 3 chain, turn, and then 50 DC. So for each side, for each side, you will have the total of 3 rows of fluffy yarn. Okay, this is how it looks when you have 3 rows of fluffy yarn. And after that, just fasten off and then just go to the first side that you have already have one row, right? You just slip stitch the fluffy yarn in and then continue working on the second row and third row, 50 DC. Alright, this is how it looks when you finish both fluffy sizes. Then just continue working on the fluffy top edge. This is the third row of the top edge, right? You work by making 3 chain and make DC in each stitch first. So you make in DC in each stitch of the fluffy row. Okay, so you have the total of 3 DC on this fluffy row, and then you will need to work. You need to make DC on each row of the main piece by making DC in each row. You have the total of 17 stitches from the previous row, so you make 17 DC on the main piece. And then when you reach the fluffy part, you will need to make another 3 DC. Okay, now we reach the fluffy part. Just make DC on each row, which is 3 rows. That means you have 3 DC. Okay, so the total of the stitch in this row will be 23. Okay, alright, then going to the fourth row, you need to make 2 chain and then turn and then make DC 1 chain, skip 1 stitch, skip 1 stitch and then make DC. Okay, then you just repeat this. Make 1 chain, skip 1 stitch and then go to the next stitch, make DC. Okay, so you will repeat it, DC 1 chain, skip 1 stitch and DC. Okay, it will decrease the stitch and it will look like this. And then for the join piece, just continue making 3 chain and then make 1 DC on the edge of one side of fluffy part and then fasten off. You will get this kind of shape for the join piece. Okay, this is the purpose of join piece. You will need to attach stud button on the join piece. Okay, just like this. Okay, for the decoration, you can decorate it with 8mm pearl beads on the fluffy part. For me, the distance between each pearl will be 2.5 inches. Okay, it will look like this. Okay, let's go to the next part, the belly. This one is the summary of the pattern. Please capture the screen for your reference. Okay, and first one is going to start off with magic ring 3 chains, and then this one will treat at 1 DC, and then you make another 14 DC in the ring. And after you finish this row, you are going to have 15 stitches, including the 3 chain you make. Slip stitch to form the circle, and then for the second row, make 1 chain and then make 2 SC increase for 5 times, and then you make slip stitch in the end of this row. For the third row, make 3 chain and then make 1 DC. Alright, after that, make 2 DC and then DC increase. Okay, 1, 2, DC and then DC increase. So DC increase is basically 2 DC in the same stitch. Alright, and then you repeat this for the total of 6 sets and then make another DC at last. Okay, and then you can continue until row 14. You will get the shape of circle like this. For row 14, you will have a total of 156 stitches. Actually, it depends on your head as well. If you get the big head, you will have to make larger one. But if you get it for the kids, maybe just less low. Alright, and then you just continue until you reach row 22. Actually, you can basically follow the pattern on the summary page. And then for row 22, you need to repeat SC decrease until it fits your head. And then for the last row 23, you will need to make slip stitch around, not around, just only half circle. And now make sure you can wear it. Just reverse the wrong side out and then slip stitch the fluffy yarn DK side on it. You need to make slip stitch on each stitch, but make sure that it won't go through to the other side. Okay, it's basically make the surface. You don't need to make the whole slip stitch. You can just make like 2 chain or 3 chain and then slip stitch, you know, in order that it won't be too thick for your head, for your hat. Yes, so keep making slip stitch the fluffy yarn around, starting from the first row and then go all the way to the last row. I do like 3 chain and then slip stitch 3 chain and slip stitch. And also you don't need to work on every row. You can work like every every other rows. Yep. Okay, and then just repeat this. Make sure that the fluffy yarn won't show on the other side because we will have 2 sides. So the hat will have 2 sizes. You can wear the plain side or the fluffy side as well. Okay, but I still don't know how to decorate the plain side. So for this video, I just use the fluffy side then. Alright, and yeah, you get the belly and then decorate it with pearl beads. This is optional if you like to make it look a little bit more luxurious. You can add the pearl bead for the size of 6mm and 8mm, whatever you prefer. Okay, I will decorate the Dreamy Bloom Duo into 2 styles. The first one is the Snowball and the second one is Cherry Blossom. So the first one, Snowball, you need to see the bow pattern from my other tutorial. The link will be in description box. Okay, for the Snowball, I will teach you here. You use the fluffy yarn and then 5mm crochet hook. First, start off with magic ring 6 DC. For magic ring, first of all, you need to make 2 chain first and then make DC on the ring. Make the total of 6 DC. Okay, when you complete 6 DC, you will need to slip stitch in order to form the circle like this. Alright, and then go to the second row. For the second row, you will make 2 DC and then DC increase, which means you make 2 DC in the same stitch. Before you make DC, don't forget to make 2 chain as well. Okay, make DC and then another DC and then DC increase. So for the technique that you will indicate the stitch is that you try to use your finger in order to fill the area, the empty space between each stitch. Alright, like this, I use the finger in order to fill where the stitch should be. Okay, and after you finish the second row, you will have a total of 8 stitches. Okay, after you finish this row, you need to reverse the inside out and then just continue the third row, which you need to decrease the stitch. So for the third row, you will need to make 2 DC and then 2 DC together. Okay, make DC, then DC again. And next one is 2 DC together. Okay, like this, and then go to another one. For the fourth row, make 2 SC together. After that, fill in polyester fiber. Make sure that you still have the hole to fill in like this, and then continue to SC together in order to close this hole. After you finish it, you will have only 3 stitches left, which is not the hole, and you need to fasten off when you finish. Alright. Okay, after you finish the fourth row, you will need to make the chain in order to make like a wire to connect to another snowball. This one, you get another snowball and then just attach them to the wire. After that, tie the knot like this. Okay, and then just attach it to the bow like this. Alright, and now you finish. Now let's go to make another one, the cherry. Alright, the next style is the cherry blossom. Okay, we will make the cherry. So we make two red cherries, and we start off by magic ring 7SC. Okay, when you finish magic ring, just pull the yarn to fasten the loop in order to form the circle shape like this, and then start the second row, 7 increases. After you finish the second row, you will have a total of 14 stitches. After that, for the third row, make SC and increase for the total of 7 sets. After you finish this row, you will have a total of 21 stitches. Alright, after you finish the third row, continue the fourth row with 21 SC, and now you just repeat 21 SC for the next 3 rows until you reach row 6, and then for row 7 we start to decrease the stitches by making SC and decrease, and then repeat the set for 7 times. You will have a total of 14 stitches after you finish this row. Okay, then for row 8, just keep making decrease around for 7 times. When you finish like 3 decreases, you can just fill in polyester fiber. Okay, don't make the whole thing, just have a little row left to fill in polyester fiber, and then continue to make decrease until you have the total of 7 stitches left, and after that you just fasten off. Okay, next 2 cherries, and then continue to make the leaf. For the leaf, we will start with magic ring and then make 11 chains like this, and then after that you turn and then make a slip stitch on the second stitch from the hook. Keep making SC, HDC, DC, and the other DC, and then HDC, HDC, SC, SC, and then slip stitch. Alright, and then another slip stitch on the ring. Okay, on the ring, slip stitch on the ring like this. Okay, we get the first leaf. And then for the second leaf, just make 11 chains, and then just repeat the same pattern as the first leaf. Alright, when you finish, just slip stitch on the ring and then pull the yarn to fasten the loop. After that, make 2 branches. First one, make branches by making 10 chains. This is super easy. And then when you finish 10 chains, just fasten off. And then for the second branch, just slip stitch in the middle of the leaves and then make another 10 chains and then fasten off. And now you finish. After that, attach 2 cherries on the branches. Okay, just basically sew them together. Alright, and now we finish and attach safety pins on both leaves. And now we finish the cherry. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like my video, also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also don't forget to like, share and comment on this video because it will help me a lot to grow my audience. See you next time.